So this presentation that I'm doing in kind of quick form is an abbreviated version of a 24 slide presentation that I was working on and thinking through that was stolen from me at jail. Literally my 2 bags of property items completely were taken from me at the jail when I was still forced to stay there for 3 months in almost solitary confinement most of the time, where they were able to torture and use psychological warfare on me. But nobody wants to believe that, even though it's truthful. I'm a man who doesn't lie. But the reality is, what I'm talking about is that they took all my property and never returned it. And in that bag was about 24 thumb drives. And on one of those thumb drives was a lot of my content for this particular philanthropic initiative that I was working on at the time and had been working on for several years at that. And I actually used to have a website that talked about that, and in the beginning stages, Pepsi-Cola supported me. But when we're talking about what people need most, if we want to summarize those 3 S's, we need food, obviously, canned beverages and goods for the week, at the very least, because we can't carry it all. We need shelter, some sort of safe backyard we can put a tent up in, preferably not without any crocodiles or alligators or snakes around. And openly, we need maybe a garage that we could stay in if we don't have that ability. We need floor space in someone's home, a sofa or guest room, and sometimes I joke about being Harry Potter under the stairs. But the reality is we need a place to get out in the elements. We also need practical clothing. Right now I'm having a lot of problems because the brand new slicker type sweatpants I bought to be comfortable in as I walked about in the community, both have been paralyzed by someone who vandalized my clothing while I was in them. They cut off the zippers off the right pockets of my pants. They actually ripped holes in them, and it makes me consider whether or not I was drugged in some way and had myself taken out of clothes. But nobody wants to believe that that's truthful and that people do that. It is absolutely truthful, and then people do that. And I didn't cut holes in my pockets. I didn't have holes in my pockets when I bought them. I've only had them about a week or two when I noticed that. It's very frustrating to me. At the present time, I always need good quality socks that I buy at Walmart in the outdoor camping space, where they're about $12 a pop, but they're a nice cotton wool blend, because in winter, cotton really kills people's feet and hands. Cotton is not good enough to keep people warm in really low temperatures, and it's absolutely essential that you get them some of those hand warmers so they can put those in their mittens or their gloves or whatnot.